Welcome back to Football Faras. Our passports are stamped. We're making our way through customs, ready to pick up where we left off. I'm Kate Nokwe, and this week we are still buzzing, bathing in the brilliance that is Bafana Bafana.
Bafana dismantles Congo.
Guys, 5 love.
5.
We look forward to log leaders Liverpool hosting Chelsea in our big game of the week.
Here's the crazy thing. Here's a stat that I saw that actually makes me miserable. It has ruined my month of October.
Oh, Liverpool is the best defense.
No.
That's the one. And we unpack this week's local action. It's a show for fans by the fans. But first, hang on. Actually, let's do it how they do it on this desk. Nangu Popeye no spinach. But they don't work at a funeral parlor. It's Mo and Mo with this week's Rolling Subs.
Our first host puts glycerine in his chakalaka and thinks Soul Buddies was a better show than Breaking Bad. Make some noise for Mothebe Lehoko.
Our second host thinks that V-mash is another way of making potatoes and thinks that sheriff was actually in law enforcement. It's the one and only Mo Mothebe.
Come on. What is dead can never die, my doggy dog? You gotta, I know the strike is hot. Afghanistan. Take a horse to the river, kick it in the potteries. In our first headline, Bafana dismantles Congo.
Guys, 5 love.
5.
5-0.
Spinky.
I'm not gonna lie, the scoreline made me a little bit uncomfortable.
What?
3-0 is dominance.
4.
Is giving what's this Ngezu.
Oh, and then 5?
5 is like, hey!
With the screamer from Tewa Mokwena, who ironically sits on the bench for Mamelodi Sundowns.
But for the national team, he is cooking. That curler really did us justice, man.
Yeah, and I enjoyed him.
We dominated the game.
Yeah, we're playing beautiful Shampopo.
You know what? Even the Honorable Gates and Mackenzie made an appearance.
Look who came out of the woodworks.
Yeah.
We did ask him to support the boys, and
He kind of has.
he did, didn't he?
Yeah. You say Gaten 3 times. He pops up out of nowhere with a bottle of champagne, like, yes, we need it.
Yes. He just hears win and South Africa. He's like, hello. You know when a child opens the door slowly with a blanket in their hand? That's gated every time South Africa wins. Like, nah, I thought, Diogeta, come on. Okay, Minister, get on the bed.
Come on, have a glass of shampoo.
Yeah, enjoy it.
It was an honorable game. Shishi getting his 50th cap for Bafana Bafana too.
Shout out.
Where do you think he ranks in the all-time greats of South African midfielders?
15.
What?
You asked me a question, I gave you numerical.
That was so quick. I mean, here we go. Hopefully, it's 1 win from the next 2 games, and we're going to make it to the AFCON final.
I genuinely like this Bafana team.
Nah,
This Hugo Bruce gentleman is doing wonderful things.
he's doing all right.
And with, basically the squad is Sundowns. So
In our second story, Greece upset England.
wonderful.
Can't believe it.
Greece beat England 2-1.
What's going on over there?
God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Hit him with a young Trojan horse.
Yep.
It was a rough start for interim coach. What's his name?
Lee
Carsley. Lee
He
Carsley.
played everybody, dog.
All off.
He said, take 5.
Tactics, we don't do that. Formation, we never do that. Team talks, forget about that.
Foden, Bukayo, Palmer,
Ama.
Watkins.
Just said, Tara.
Tara.
He just said, go, my boys.
My guy was playing manager mode in real life.
Yeah. You know when you play FIFA, you say, I'll try to take him from the first minute. Greece said, okay. Oh, okay. Tara.
It was bad for them.
Spinky.
There was even somebody in the stands who held up a sign saying, we won the Euros. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. Oh, here's your match win trophy. England don't know. You son of lose all tournament. Here's your match.
It did. In the in like fine print, it said, you son of.
Yeah. You can't see it, but if you zoom in onto the camera.
I'll do this. It's in italics.
That must be cold.
I mean, like the way it should be.
The only thing that came home were the England players.
It's never coming home.
It's brutal.
Life is not dynamic for you guys.
Oh.
Since then, Lee Carlisle has then been dismissed. But before his replacement was placed, there were rumors circulating that Pep Guardiola might be the man to take the reins at the English national team.
Pep Guardiola coaching the England team.
That's like a guy from Midrand saying, yeah, I want to date Rihanna.
It's bad, huh?
Oh, it's not good.
But after all of this, Thomas Tuchel was made the new coach.
And the English supporters are not happy.
They're not responding particularly well.
They got a hint of xenophobia in them. They don't like the Germans. In our third headline, the Carling Knockout Cup returns.
Hey!
The mighty Iwisa Kaizer Chiefs take on SuperSport United in the standout fixture
Wait,
of
what?
the tournament.
What's going on?
Fresh off acquiring the Kufe Cup, Kaizer Chiefs now set their sights on the Carling Knockout Cup. The best team in the Republic, if not Earth, are looking to go from strength to strength and acquire more silverware as the season progresses.
What do you mean more?
While hoodlum team known as the Sea Robbers take on the mighty Magesi FC.
You know what? Chiefs fans are obsessed with us. You're obsessed with Barania. Also, what do you mean more silverware? The Kufa Cup doesn't count. What kind of a tournament doesn't have a quarterfinal or a semi-final? This guy made his own tournament and then said more silverware.
Have you won the cup?
because I can't. Nobody plays it.
Yes or no? Have you won the cup?
That's like saying, have you won the best Mojak Lehoko trophy?
It doesn't exist, that one.
It does, and you can't win it.
No, the Kufe Cup existed and we won it.
You made it up, bro.
Have you won the cup?
The Kufa Cup is like Narnia.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard about it, but nobody's ever really been there.
The problem because you've never been invited. I've been to Narnia.
What is this?
I've seen talking lines.
I'm talking about the Kufa Cup, the one Zinedine Zidane used to have on his wall as a child in Marseille going, Un jour, one day I will win this Kufa Cup.
Zizou doesn't speak like that.
Yes, he does when he's upset.
Zizou actually has a Kaizer Chiefs jersey.
He would never.
If he had been invited to Narnia, you would have seen.
That Algerian man would never wear a Kaizer Chiefs shirt.
He says he loves black and gold.
He was closer to Raja Casablanca.
No.
Joking, that's in Morocco. I know my geography.
Does he, though?
Sundowns also got a big game.
No one cares?
They take on Golden Arrows.
God.
The Premiership is back.
I'm happy.
I mean, it's good times over here.
As always, we say Kaizer Chiefs, we are rooting for you as me, as an individual, and obviously as the country.
Who's we?
The biggest club in the country and the biggest fan base in the Republic.
You guys are like Rise Mzansi. You think you are the biggest. Kaizer Chiefs are the MK of football teams.
Kaizer Chiefs is the Kaizer Chiefs, a football team.
You guys are the independent electorate party of.
We're the biggest team in Mhlabe. We were on FIFA before all of you guys.
What?
You heard what I said.
Let's get into this week's episode. And of course, we're going to debate this week's hot topic, which is Liverpool hosting Chelsea. That's the biggest game of the weekend. I cannot believe I'm saying Chelsea and biggest in one sentence. But anyway, on my right to debate this week's topic, let's start on my right. It is a man whose head is shinier than a new cricket ball.
Burn.
Hello, Morena Mothupi. Wakey, Santa.
Oh, we're here.
Okay.
Nice.
And on my left,
Yeah.
the man who's never happy.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit animal is a Grinch.
That's right.
I do love you.
I loved you first.
Okay, we'll take him. That's that guy. Hello, Mama Mothebe.
How you doing, Kate?
I'm good, man. So, you have no bones in this fight.
I have no-
I love it for you.
No dogs in this race.
Okay, no bones in this fight. What did I say? I said bones in this fight.
I have
Okay,
no
that's-
Zulu in this taxi rank.
guidelines.
No, it's a thing. It's an idiom.
It really is a thing.
It's an idiom from the
Like
Free
how I have no electricity, like I have no lightning in this Limpopo.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I have no mtas in this Eastern Cape.
That's
Okay,
right.
stop it.
Yeah. I have no horse in this Lesotho.
Hey, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We brought my people
Please don't
into
mess
this.
up with my paycheck.
No, it's
I
fine.
got bills to pay. All right, maybe let's start with you then. Liverpool,
Yes.
Chelsea.
Woo!
Liverpool, 1 point, top of the table. I should remind them.
For now.
Oh, wow. Holding the
now.
seat for you, eh? Is that what you believe?
For us in City.
Okay, so just 1 point ahead of Man City and Arsenal. So this is quite an important game for them. Chelsea's surprise package of the season. So where do you think this is going?
This is Liverpool's first test. They haven't played any proper position so far this season, and we talk about slot ball and that kind of stuff and the defensive record, but they haven't played anyone. Cole Palmer and the boys are coming through, unbeaten at home, unbeaten in the last 5 games. I'm going Chelsea.
Okay, Morena?
Oh no, sweetheart! If you thought I was gonna come,
No, I was not expecting
There we
you.
go.
No, I know you.
that's right.
I thought I had
That's-
favors.
that-
I
no,
had
no.
friends on the
But you
side.
see, here's the crazy thing. Here's a stat that I saw that actually makes me miserable. It has ruined my month of October.
Oh, Liverpool is the best defense. Is that
No,
the one?
no, no,
Okay.
no.
You haven't played anyone. That's why you've only conceded
That's
7
right.
goals.
That's right. That Mohamed Salah has picked up more yellow cards
Yes.
at Anfield
That meant
than Man United have scored goals against
Yeah.
Liverpool at Anfield.
Wow.
So that literally depresses me so much that he's actually coming off an international break where he's been doing so well for Egypt, who have kind of sort of qualified for the African Cup of Nations in Morocco next year. And dare I say it, I know I did say that I'm not going to go for them, but yeah,
Say it with your chest, brother.
Liverpool.
He surprises me every weekend.
Cody Gapgo, eh?
Literally, you know what? Not even. So Virgil van Dijk is coming in here fresh because he didn't play.
Wait, are you about
in Nations League?
Are you about to say nice things about
Virgil
Didn't
van
he
Dijk,
get
he got a thing.
Okay.
And then he was fresh, so he wasn't playing. You know, and then of course, fortunately for him, he didn't play against the Germany team that managed to beat them. So he's fresh, he's angry. Come through and make sure that Cole Palmer does not do you know Cole Palmer became the first Premier League player to score 4 goals in the first half?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he emptied out all of his goals in that first half, right? So he's sitting with 6 goals and 5 assists. He's done for now.
How many of them are
Cole
penalties?
Palmer.
How many of them are penalties?
That's not the point. That's not the point.
I want to say, I'm sorry for interrupting you. Phil Foden and Cole Palmer, when they play for England, they shadow themselves. Right? Is it fair to say that? Cole Palmer, this is a controversial take, looks tremendous playing for Chelsea because he's surrounded by mediocre players. I'm still saying Chelsea are going to beat Liverpool, but I don't think Cole Palmer is a thing everyone says he is.
I think for me, it's really going to depend on Chelsea's tactical approach. And I say this because we saw it against Nottingham Forest. Liverpool's new tactical approach this season, I mean, it's very slightly similar. They've kept a lot of similar styles of how Jurgen Klopp, that same intense pressing, all of those are direct attacking things. However, under Slot, Liverpool are happy to sit back for a bit and hold the ball and play it at the baseline, thanks to Ryan Gravenberch. That's how Slot has almost started him as his training him to be whatever his DM that he wants. That only works because they tried to bait the opposition.
Yes.
And that works only if the opposition takes the bait. Nottingham Forest didn't.
Also,
and so it hurt Liverpool. Man United is very predictable. They went for it and they opened up for their wingers, which is where Luis Diaz and someone like Jota thrive, because that chaos for them, it works in their favor. If Chelsea falls for that bait, then they're going to be in trouble.
They're going to fall for that bait.
Okay, then we win.
They're going to fall for that bait. Enzo Fernandez is that kind of guy, you know, outside of everything he did to the French. He will fall for that bait. He fell for the bait with the French after winning the Copa America. He's going to fall for the bait with Liverpool as well. And he's going to get punished by Mohamed Salah. It's just that thing. I see Mohamed Salah scoring a brace at the very best.
And also, because
Jota just dropping one in there just for the hell of it. Luis Diaz with 2 assists.
Yeah.
I think the problem with Jota and Diaz is consistency. Right? For me, they're great on their day. They're amazing.
No, but Diaz has been... Jota, yes.
No, but Diaz as well will give you like 3 goals one game and then disappear for 2 weeks and give you another 3 goals again.
He's
you know
still
what I mean?
traumatized from his father being kidnapped.
But that wasn't him. Second-hand trauma. I'll say this, though. In Chelsea's midfield, Caicedo's been having a good season so far. He's almost like the Caicedo we saw the season before in Brighton. No, genuinely, he's been jamming. Moses Caicedo. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Cole Palmer is a great player and a team of average players, but Caicedo is also a nice thing to witness as well. Jadon Sancho finding a rich vein of form as well from your ex-girlfriend.
I mean, this man is talking nonsense about a Luis Diaz that has scored 5 goals for Liverpool this season and a Cole Palmer that has scored 6. And of those 6 goals, 4 of them he scored in 1 game. But inconsistent, Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz has done it against...
So,
against one team.
This thing about using statistics, right? Cole Palmer scored those goals, 4 goals in 1 game, in one half.
We don't talk facts on the show. We don't do facts on the show. No.
And I think we can all shout at the top of our lungs right now and say we are ending the segment right now.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you. Liverpool is going to win.
It's better to measure 10 times and cut once, but he can't count. Next up, Mothebe with this week's rhyme.
Welcome to the rant with Mothebe, and I am Mothebe. Let me tell you the reasons why I hate Tottenham Hotspurs. The thing about Spurs is they're not bad. They're worse than that. They're average. They're adequate. They're ordinary. They're like a Mazda. Just a green Mazda. Gets you from point A to B. Not great technology, not the most comfortable. Doesn't have a turbo. It's a Mazda. That's what Spurs is. It's a Mazda. Tottenham Hotspurs are like a guy that owns a lot of chinos. It's like a nice gentleman. There's a good oak. That's what they are. Even when they win a game, they're like, oh, they're still nice guys. They're just like a cup of tea. Or one of my 5 roses. Or my joko. Just, not going to shake things up. Nothing too exciting, not too rebellious. It's just refreshing, adequate. Yeah. That's what Tottenham Hotspurs are. Maybe when they're feeling rebellious, I might add like 2 sugars. I'm feeling a bit wild. No, I won't use a sweetener today. I'm going white sugar. I'm bad. Kicking chairs over. That's what Spurs is. And it's not without trying. They've had a plethora of world-class players that have played for them. Let's look at the list of players that played for them. Gareth Bale, Luka Modric, Harry Kane, Edgar Davids, Rafael van der Vaart. Just world-class players that have come through that dark, chasm they call White Hart Lane, now called the London Stadium. Even the name for the stadium is lemon and herb. Hey, where you guys based? London. Got this. We'll call our fortress the London Stadium. We're so bad. How dare we name our stadium after where we are geographically? But that's Spurs for you. But Spurs is it's a stepping stone to nothingness. Braces, if you will, to fix your teeth. It's like where you go to learn how to ride a bike so you can go do wheelies and backflips and other stuff at other places. It's not where you go and do great things with a bicycle. No. It's just like an in-between place for your career. It's the Midrand of careers. No one goes to Midrand on purpose. You go past Midrand on your way to somewhere else. God forbid your tire bursts and now you have to spend the night in Midrand. You don't forget that night. You'll never go back. It's not just great players that have come and gone there. Let's look at the list of players they signed when they sold Gareth Bale for then world record fee. They were called the Magnificent Seven. Nasir Chadli, Roberto Soldado, Christian Eriksen, Paulinho. Number 5, Etienne Capoue. Number 6, Vlad Chicharaches. And number 7, Eric Lamela. Okay, not all of them were proper out-and-out duds. We can all agree Christian Eriksen kind of paid his value and worth his cent towards the end of it. But 1 out of 7 is a horrible return on investment. That's not good. I don't even want to use analogies. I'm just saying 1 out of 7 is not good. You guys spent a lot of money for the then world club record fee for a transfer. And of the 7 players you bought, 1 was successful. And what were you expecting with that mixed bag of players? That's like going to the grocery shop and saying, okay, I want paprika, give me a pot, and give me a mop. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Are we cooking? Are we cleaning? What's this combination? What's our end goal? But that's Spurs. Spurs does Spurs things. So much so it's become a verb, a doing word, if you may. Very Spursy. Wild. I'm not the only one that believes you guys are nonsense. Jose Mourinho has often publicly said that the only team he couldn't win a trophy at was at Spurs. You have to look within yourself before you start blaming other people. Sometimes the call is coming from within the house. Don't blame others. Blame yourselves. I'll leave you with this. It's not all doom and gloom part 2. Son, you can still leave. You mean, son, you can still leave. And if you guys are good people, you let him leave. I think you can find a home for you at the Emirates. If we can do it for Kai Havertz, we can do it for you. To my beloved fans of the Lily Whites, I don't want to say I'm sorry. Do better. And people won't think less of you if you change teams. There's nothing wrong. Quitting when you're ahead is not the same as quitting. You can't endure this forever. It's unsustainable. Just stop. Just stop.
That's another 3 points in the bag as we've maintained our position at the very top, like Liverpool and Mamelodi Sundowns. You know what it is. Watch, rewatch, tell your friends all about it. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave comments down below. We'll see you on the other side. Faras out.